Last night, Baker Mayfield's like, let me see, who's better, me or Deshaun Watson? So if he's coming here, I guess last night Baker Mayfield wrote this message to the city of Cleveland on social media. And I quote, "The past 4 years have been nothing short of truly life-changing since I heard my name called in the draft to go to Cleveland. This is not a message with hidden meaning. This is strictly to thank the city of Cleveland for embracing my family and me. We've made many memories and shared growing in this process through all the ups and downs. I have no clue what happens next, which is the meaning behind the silence I have had during the duration of this process. I can only control what I can, which is trusting in God's plan throughout this process. I've given this franchise everything I have. That is something I've always done at every stage and at every level, and that will not change wherever I take my next snap. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you to the fans who truly embraced who I am and the mentality that aligns so well with the city's hardworking people. Cleveland will always be a part of Emily and my story, and we will always be thankful for the impact it has had and will have in our lives. Sincerely, Baker Reagan Mayfield."
They're going to take a look at other options if they think that you're not the answer going forward. But if I'm Baker Mayfield, I hope and I pray that you don't get the opportunity to get a Deshaun Watson and it falls flat on your face. Because guess what you're going to have to do? You have to come crawling. And unless you got a contingency plan to move on regardless, move on from me, I'm going to make it hell for you if I'm Baker Mayfield. Oh, yeah. It's all guns are blazing, man. It's going down.
But see, kid,
it really, truly is.
If I'm Andrew Berry, okay, please come out guns blazing. Make it hell for me. Like, that would be a great problem for me to have. If that motivates you to come out and have an incredible season, if that deal doesn't go down.
No, it's not even about having an incredible season. It's about what you just showed me. You just showed me publicly that I'm not good enough for you. You literally, Jay, walked out the restaurant with two of them side by side. When I'm standing there in line, you just walk right past me because I'm not good enough. That's what he did.
It's kind of like Michael Jordan's available in the draft, and you already have Clyde Drexler. Clyde, no offense, you're an all-star and everything. We're going to draft Michael Jordan.
Yes.
They didn't do that. That was a mistake.
Yeah, but what if you don't get Deshaun Watson, though? You got to come back. Oh, well, we were just checking and look at it.
You got to take your shot.
Take your shot. But if you don't land me, I'm going – Max, I'm going to make it hell.
Jay, you know what I just realized Key is doing? It's his form of germ spreading. Key is kind of rooting for this not to work out because he wants to see it all blow up. Look at him. He's like, ooh, if this doesn't work, yeah, you got to take your shot. But what if it doesn't work?
Look, Key, I'm curious, like, from your opinion, like, what does it mean to you? Make my life like hell. What does that mean if you're Baker Mayfield? Like, if I'm going to make you, you couldn't get him, so now I'm going to make you pay for it. What does that mean?
Well, it means, one, that I'm going to go and if I'm still with you, let's assume I'm still with you. You don't move on to another player that you got your eyes on at the quarterback spot. Now I'm gonna make it so bad. I'm gonna ball out. I'm gonna do all of the things that I need to do. Plus, I ain't speaking to you. We ain't gonna have no real conversation. None. Zero. And I don't care what you call me. You call me petty, immature, spoiled, brat, diva, whatever you want to call me. When I step on between the white lines, I'm gonna ball out. When I leave that building, don't call me. I ain't got nothing for you. There's nothing to talk about.
Okay, I'm cool. If you want to ball out, ball out. If that's helping us win games, then great.
You know what it reminds me of? Evan, our producer, may remember the
Make
name
you
of this
uncomfortable,
player.
Jay.
There was a player for the Mets. He was an outfielder who the Mets signed. He was a good outfielder, but he was, past his prime. He was the end of his career, and he couldn't hit at all anymore. And he had a houseboat in New York. He lived on the houseboat. Was it Derek Bell? I don't want to say, but I think it might have been. So at a certain point, he was like, if they continue to do this, I forgot they weren't hitting him in the lineup, but they were hitting him. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm going to shut it down. And I remember thinking to myself, shut it down. It was Derek Bell, right? Was it Evan?
Yeah, it was Derek Bell.
It was Derek Bell, yeah. And I remember, and he was a good outfielder for a while, but everyone comes to the end of their careers. I remember thinking to myself, shut it down. How would we be able to tell the difference? You're hitting $180 or whatever it was. You know what I mean? like what? So I understand what Jay means in a sense, Key. Like, if what you're saying is you lit a fire under him, great. You get more production from Baker. If he's just not going to be unproductive, well, if he was more productive, you wouldn't be talking to Deshaun in the first place.
Yeah, but when you start to mess with somebody's emotions that you still have to deal with, Max, on a daily basis, that is not productive at all from a front office standpoint. You are openly, think about what I'm saying now, Max. You got to follow me here.
Mm-hmm.
You are openly flirting with someone in my face.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be your girl.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.